directly to the Hall of Mirrors?
It would simplify things.
Difficult. The palace moves for a reason.
We could use a wind walk as long as you know where the area is. We could probably just
Just look for it the old way with eyes.
right. It's not perfect, but if you don't have anything else, and we are running out of time.
Is this place still like a big foggy fart cloud?
What do you mean?
I guess we don't know. We're in the nice shiny halls of awesome.
Yeah, and you teleported to a random mountain away, so I don't think you're still in the.
Yep, we're not in the bright zone. We're also not in the plains of doom. I can't remember.
Yeah, you're on the mountains overlooking Azale's Waste.
Yeah.
On the northern side.
So, turn to wind, look around, find the great big castle, fight into castle. As he doesn't spend his time just shooting rocks for no reason, don't do that.
Yeah, understood. Yeah, it was my bad. Yeah.
I mean, afterwards we do all the things. We can come back and smash rock. We will spend a month. We will just kill rock.
It's the high-level version of killing boars.
Well, we'll call it Safari. Come back with rock skulls.
Abyssal Safari.
Oh, it's a real angry one we got here. It's a real pissed us off.
We do all the voices. That's not a demon knife.
That's not a diamond knife. Try to stick my thumb up its butthole.
Wait, what? I don't remember that. I don't remember that part of Crocodile Dundee.
Oh, that was the South Park version of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was what.
Fighting around the world with
fighting around the world. That was well, not Russell Crowe fighting around the world, but it is a different one. Apologies.
Yeah, just don't remove R from the word crocodile, and I'll be fine.
Aha! Around the world. Okay, so we turn to wind, fly around, find the big moving castle, and go in. Find hall with Mir. Donovan points to demons that we smash. And then Yeenoghu. He can't hear in here, can he? Not certain. Oh. Then he shows up and we smash him.
What are we doing with that?
Would you like some more?
That is a good question. Normally I would suggest plane shifting him somewhere safe and collecting him later. Excuse me. Are you enjoying yourself?
Yes, master. I am your slave.
Forgot about that. I had a really good sleep. He would be destroyed by a demon's blaspheme. Any demon's blaspheme.
It blinks.
Then it's best to hide him.
I could recast this spell, or we could just go. I mean, the spell will last for another 16 hours, and return.
Leave him here, then.
Yes.
Tidy up when we're gone. Says Logric.
Yes, master, I am your slave.
Lemmy?
Yeah.
I learned a spell.
Yes, Ozzy.
I learned a spell called Discern Location. Would that help find this walking house? You are the
location.
expert.
Right. Discern location. That's not a bad spell, actually. It. Let's see here. Discern location.
Yes, it's a very good spell.
Creatures or objects.
Donovan looks shocked.
That'll work.
You can cast eighths? Oh no!
Yeah, we can cast eighth circle spells now.
I'm weak.
One more level, man. One more level.
I know. It's
One more
The
level.
bow and arrow guy's got 8 level spells.
The
He's over here just going, I've got this eighth. Is it any good?
The guy who usually just mimicked what Lemmy was doing is now coming up with cool ideas.
Yeah.
Spell-wise.
That's good,
that is.
Ozzy. Good stuff. Very good stuff.
Thank you.
Control. Plans here. All right. We can definitely. I can cast that. Yeah, for sure.
Well, you must have touched it at least once. No, it's not going to work.
What about somebody who's like a person? Do you have to know them?
And then the information it
individual,
gives you
shit.
is kind of...
Questionable sometimes.
Yeah.
The spell reveals the name of the creature or object's location, place, name, business name, building name, or the like, the community,
An
country,
object.
county, or country, continent, or plane of existence. You kind of know all these things.
It's somewhere in this zone of doom.
All right. So the best thing. So why don't we do this
What
then?
about find the path? You've used that before, Lemmy.
Right. Find. I have. Find the path. I'm trying to. 1 second here. A little quick, my good friend.
You use
Alright.
this to find the cave where the Death Lenorm
Yeah.
was.
Yep.
The car
He also he's found the path to Yig so many times.
Yep.
Donovan takes
Yeah,
flesh.
this will work.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, he
This-
doesn't take flesh
that,
wall.
that looks like where the spell enables him to access the correct direction. Yeah,
With
I
respects
think
to
we-
locations,
that
not
would
objects
work.
or creatures, so I guess the Hall of Mirrors is also a location.
That would work. Find the path would work.
You can do that as well, can't you?
Right.
He's asking Azildan.
Yes.
Really?
Cleric 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, casting
Oh, okay.
divine spells is your thing, so I just kind of let you do it.
6.
I practice archery, you learn this stuff, and then just pass it on to me. That's how it works.
Oh, sorry. I was looking under druid. Yeah, they're druid and cleric. Yep.
And bard, actually.
Yeah, that's fine. I can cast it. That's not a problem.
Okay.
Um,
Note the casting time of 3 rounds. You probably have to prepare it as opposed to using
It is.
Yeah.
I have that prepared. Okay, so my spells are locked in. Good to go.
All right, what are you guys doing?
I'm going to add...
You're leaving the strange cube creature behind?
He's being left in the magnificent mansion. Yes.
Okay.
If we don't come back, good luck. Things are pretty rough if we don't come back.
I don't believe he likes the concept of luck.
All right. Well,
His people are strange that way.
make a plan for the worst then.
What's strange about that? Luck is so...
You should not leave that one behind. I like him. That's in Donovan's head.
Yeah. We're not leaving him behind. If we're leaving him behind, that means we're all dead and don't have a choice.
All right. Well, if you have any buffs that you'd like to cast that'll take more than last for all day, basically, go ahead.
All right.
Oh, Adam, this is a silly question. I've been preparing my for Midwick's formulae. I've been preparing the what's it called? Combined extracts as two different potions. Are they two different potions or one potion?
It's one. You drink it and you get both.
Oh, fuck. So I've been nerfing myself for a while.
Yes.
Okay.
Stop
That's
that.
fine. Stop with the bad.
All right.
Fuck. Yep.
You know the rule sets are all available online.
Marty,
There's
it's
this
enough
website-
out of you.
There's this website that we would be using where you could read your powers.
The way here, I'll tell you what I read. When the alchemist creates an extract, he places two formulae.
70th game
the
in, it's
extract.
okay. It's okay. Just do whatever it is that you do.
Whatever, man. Stop picking on me.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so Marty.
Yep.
As
In the relative safety, you guys are casting spells on yourselves. The relative safety of the mansion.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to clarify this. The spells I've chosen. There's one non-standard.
Oh, okay.
I took Stunning Finale as my Bard 5th circle spell.
What does that do?
No,
Don't read it. Don't read it. Let me...
It's kind of good. And then my new sorcerer spells are Mage's Private Sanctum, Quest, and Arcane Sight Greater.
Awesome. Stunning Finale.
It's pretty cool.
Each target is stunned for 1 round. On save, they are staggered for 1 round.
Mm-hmm.
Auto staggered, really?
As a 5th circle spell.
That's not so bad.
It's a 5th circle Bard spell.
Yeah, okay.
Especially when you consider mythic creatures can always spend a mythic point for an extra standard move.
I also like not getting full rounded. I like being able to not be full rounded.
Nope, it involves ending your bard song as well. Okay, that's fine. The cost is high enough.
Okay. And then Quest, Arcane Sight Greater, and Mage's Private Sanctum.
Yeah, the dog, basically the Hound Archon helped him train, and one of the class powers that he did have was the ability to add alchemical items to his bullets. So the dog basically suggested using holy water. He didn't actually give him any of the holy goodness. He basically showed him, hey, here's a less fiery way of doing it. And he also mentioned that Angel's Tears might also be a thing that you could acquire.
Soon.
So Uker and Altaga are gonna go give angels a bunch of noogies and like titty twisters until they cry like little girls.
Because that's what good people do.
Well, I don't know about Altaga, but Uker's
I'll bet I can
got the
pull his
alignment
underwear up
between
by
angels
his
noogies.
backside faster than he can fly.
Don't worry, we'll go get the asthma, whatever.
We'll shake them tears out of you.
The Azana.
Cry
Is
for
that a
me, cry!
Just
I want
so...
to see some
Donovan
tears.
will tell jokes that are so funny that the angels cry. Does that work? Is that good?
It could be. You could tell like really sad stories. Sure, that might be it.
Oh, they have to be sad tears? I want to be like joyful, happy tears.
You're not too
And then I
sure
hit
if you
the
need to
puppy with
collect
a
these
hammer.
things. You don't know what this is. This may be a high level alchemical thing that.
You might be talking about like drugs. Oh, it's Okay.
Tim,
think-
how's it going?
I think the world is ready for me.
Okay, so you guys cast some spells. Now what? You're gonna leave the Modron behind in the magnificent mansion that is essentially a holy ground, temporary holy ground to Pelor. You can hear singing in the background, and some of the singing, Donovan, you kind of perked up at. You perked up a little bit at the some of the words that were in the song.
Okay.
It was kind of like a whole bunch of like Solaria, Pelor, Solaria. They're talking about this Solaria place. Solaria, Pelor, Solaria.
Solaria place sounds interesting. We should go there.
Solaria. The sunrise is great, Solaria. His arrival was for
Okay, thank you.
Solaria.
Point taken.
Pelor lights the way, Solaria. Icon is here to stay, Solaria. He shall save the day, Solaria. Oh, Pelor, Solaria. And it repeats.
Interesting. That's actually interesting on multiple levels. On a side note, Icon might not be crazy. Or as crazy as one might think.
Oh, Pelor, Solaria.
Or he might be just as crazy. I might be crazy with him. Okay, Donovan learned a new song.
Sure.
Yeah,
You don't know what this icon is, but it's pretty important.
I will do a legend lore on him when I got the time.
He's an asshole, trust me.
Alright, so you cast some spells on yourselves while inside the golden magnificent mansion, and now what?
Alright, I step out of this place. You're gonna have to protect me for 10 minutes. As I cast Find the Path.
Okay.
10 minutes?
Alright.
I'll take care of you, don't worry.
Yeah, Find the Path takes a while to cast.
I thought it's 3 rounds.
Find.
3 rounds.
I'm an ass. 3 rounds. Boom.
So
You're gonna have to protect me for 20 seconds.
website where you
And it's funny, see, if I put links, I can click on them and see how long it takes.
All right, so you guys step out of the magnificent mansion. Oh, it is light and day. The mansion.
Endure elements. Endure elements. Boop, 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 boop on everybody.
Okay, you mark those down on the tokens, please.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, add endure elements, please.
Life bubble is going. Okay, so I see all the spells that are added. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You want to add some of those spells to Lokrik? I'm assuming your
For
life
Windwalk
bubble.
up too?
Give me a sec. There is a wind walk that's going up. Boop. Well, that's up. A life bubble is up.
Yeah, I don't think all the tokens have all the spells on them.
Yeah, no, they need to. The love needs to be passed around.
The copy pasta, please. All right, so you step outside. It was beautiful inside of the magnificent mansion. It is a wretched domain that you step out inside of. You can see the baking heat of Azael's realm stretched out before you. There are skeletons that are visible of like demons that have somehow burned up walking this domain. Let's go to the map where Yeenoghu's realm is. You are on these foothills right here, overlooking Azael's waste. It will be good to leave this place finally, where we can bring the light of truth and goodness to others.
It
Lemio is shaking a
The
stick
world
and
has
casting his
changed.
spell.
in the days you've been gone.
Has it?
It's, well, in a way you might call it being always the same, but it is in a time of flux.
Which means that our light is required even more. For all
Precisely.
things in time, be it days or eons, do eventually, through entropy, end up here. The abyss is the giant funnel through which all creation must pass.
Not if we can stop it.
It is a gyre, however, that continues to spin, and the vortex has grown bigger. I know this as I have stared into it, and there are things on the other side that stare back.
Can I show him memories?
Yep, he's inside your head.
Okay, good. I want to show him memories of little shit things falling out of the sky from a big hole in the oopsie daisy.
Okay.
Okay. Anything like that?
Yeah. That looks familiar.
Do you know what those are?
Donovan! Locric's waving his axe in your face. He actually dink, hits you in the front of your face with the flat of his axe.
Sorry. Lost in myself for a moment.
What were you trying to find, Lemmy, with your spell?
The fucking castle. Not his castle, his...
Use your
Sorry,
words.
I was looking at spells. The Demon Lord's moving palace.
Okay. You are to basically start to travel in your windwalk form south, west-southwest.
Oh, that's what I forgot. It's fine. I wanted to use the candle of what's it called? I just don't know how to use it, really.
You wanted to use your...
The candle, but it has to continue burn. Candle of invocation, but it has to continue burning to remain useful.
Does it have to be with you?
Yeah, I have to be within 30 feet. So each of these spell tapers, simply burning the candle generates a favorable aura. Okay, characters in the same alignment get a +2. Blah, 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 blah,
It
blah.
feels like an item that you want
cleric.
to activate in battle.
No. A cleric whose alignment matches the candle's blah, 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 blah. 2 levels higher, purpose of determining as he burns the candle during or just prior to the spell's preparation time.
Okay.
Can
So you
even
could've-
cast higher level, yeah.
You could have done that during your preparation of spells. Tick off an hour because it takes you to an hour to prepare your spells.
But I can even cast spells normally unavailable to him, as if I were 2 levels higher. But
Yeah, so
only
you prep extra spells.
no, I can cast Ninth Circle with this.
Right. You prep like you were a
But
17th
only
level.
as the candle continues to burn. So since we're in Windwalk,
So you could do this.
once I know where it is, I can take a mythic point to take an hour to set up, and then do it.
Okay, so are you doing this as part of your?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I can't. I was just trying to figure out how to use it, and it doesn't look like it's usable with our strategy right now. So if there's time, great. If not, because Azzy would also get 9 circles from this.
Yeah.
Is it a lawful one or is it a good one?
It's a neutral good one. I don't think Azzy can.
So Azzy doesn't get
no.
shit.
Well, I've got neutral. I'm neutral.
Yeah, it is alignment. Yep. Sorry, it's not. Okay.
Okay, so you're not using
it's
it, but
fine.
you have it
not
on
yet.
your mind. Okay.
Yes.
So you leave the magnificent mansion. You try to detect where Yeenoghu's moving palace is. It's telling you west southwest, and you've cast wind walk on everyone. What are you doing?
Yes. Travel.
There is a mountain range in your way west southwest. You can see that somebody, maybe the rocks, have basically long ago spiked people to the side of a mountain in this horrible collage. You might have missed that at night. But this mountain face has a horrible collage. We'll call it, I'll put a token, or we'll call it
Decoration.
body collage on mountainside.
Good times.
And I'll put a yellow dot down for where your magnificent mansion is, given that you've left a little guy behind in the mansion.
I take a moment to recognize the location. In case I
So
run
we
out of
can
7
teleport.
sad mythic points.
So we can teleport to that place.
Okay. How are you guys traveling, or what are you doing?
Windwalking.
We're wind walking.
Okay.
It says to go where? South, southwest,
West, southwest.
west.
It's in that direction.
That's. You mean east, southeast?
Sorry, east, southeast. My bad. Yeah.
I understand Ahmed's confusion because we
Never-
were going
never
off
eat-
into like not the zone.
Yeah. Never eat shredded wheat. There we go.
My
Not what I
wife
say.
just
Right?
texted me. We both still feel like we're on the boat. We both feel like the house is rocking a little bit.
That's funny. All right, so you turn into windwalk form, and how far can you travel in an hour?
60 miles.
Okay, these are 24-mile hexes, so I'll be kind and let you move 3. So there, after an hour of traveling, you crest over top of the mountains.
Perfect.
Continue. 1, 2.
Okay, you've crested over in the next side of the mountains. 3. I'm going to give you guys a percentile at this point. Lemmy's moved you 3 hours. You've crested over the mountainside. You've
Okay,
passed
third
what look
hour.
like a lot of rock nests and horrible-looking caves. Apparently the rocks around this place use the bodies of petitioners or perhaps even mortals and their remains as decorations outside of their caves. You're pretty sure you know which caves have rocks in them or not. Just in case you want to come back here on your safari.
We will safari in this
Give
place.
me a D100 roll.
So somebody else. I'm busy.
Somebody?
Okay, I will roll. I will roll. Give me a
Yeah,
second.
just roll, dude.
Somebody.
I'm confused. I don't know how to use a computer. What
There.
happened to me?
91.
91? Okay, so no encounters this far. You could have gone and chased after some rocks if you wanted to, but...
No. Later. We will come back and chase rocks till we are tired.
Okay, but you've spent 3 hours this morning traveling through mountains in windwalk
Yes.
form.
We could have teleported to a known location in the circle.
Spells. Where we still have plenty of time. Spells is the issue. I don't want to use spells without.
Okay, there's this horrible yellow, dry savanna that stretches out before you, coming out of the foothills. You can see that there's a bit of smoke, perhaps even from the or smog, perhaps from the Screaming Peaks, from the mines of the Screaming Peaks. And there's a different color fog coming out of what on the map that you transcribed is called the Seeping Woods.
Yeah.
So 3 hours. What are you guys doing? You guys, so you turned back into yourselves to have the conversation about using teleports.
We know the pattern, Lemmy. If we know the direction, it should be in one of two general locations.
From here,
I'm not the guide.
It's still telling you east, south, east. Like you haven't traveled far enough for the direction to change. It's in that.
There's... I mean, tell me if I'm wrong. We've got the three places, and he's sort of drawing on the earth, making a triangle, and we go this way. He puts a random dot and draws a line through the triangle. So they're here or there.
Well, either here. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't see what you were doing. Either here
He draws a
or here.
He draws a triangle, puts a dot for us, and goes. Or eh?
Well, could we can't see it from here, right?
Nope. You are trying to ask if you can see.
120 miles away.
Yeah, 120 miles away. No, there's too much fog and shimmer from the heat of this place.
So why don't we teleport? Or we could
Okay. Well, we have to come out of a windwalk form to do this, right?
we're out of Windwalk form right now.
So we could go to the Gathering Gate and head northeast from the Gathering Gate, which is down here. Could also get to Vujak and head south.
Your Find the Path spell is telling you to go this direction.
In that case, let's teleport to Vujak, Sesko, and go from there.
Okay. Who's teleporting and how? Which version?
Just a straight teleport from Lemmy.
Are we going to the slave market again?
Let's go outside. I assume that we saw something outside. Like
You saw
maybe
the back area where the slave market, where all the slaves were kept in those grimy cages. You also saw the place where
Is there
everyone
anything
was standing.
outside? Like
Outside.
anywhere here? Like outside?
You saw the outside of this place to the north, I think. 'Cause
Yeah,
you
we
windwalked
windwalked out the north of that
to the
place.
salt tier
Okay.
mines.
Yeah.
Let's go outside of the city to the north before we get to the mines.
Behind the Dumpy building?
Sure.
Alright.
Actually, I'll use a greater teleport for this. And with a greater teleport, I think I can get everybody.
Oh, are you that good?
This is 1 per 3, so I can take 5 plus myself.
And Altagar counts as 2 because his
Oh,
action
you
is
son of a! If I spend a mythic point, I could do it, but I don't want to. So.
Give me 1 second.
Lokrik is willing to give you a hero point, so you can spend a mythic point to do this, so they don't split up. He'll cast a second level spell, so you can do this.
So what do we need?
But
we just need...
that mythic point is
sorry.
is free. Can someone explain this to me? Why is he casting a second level to give me a mythic point?
Heroic Fortune gives him a hero's point. It will give you a hero point, which you can use as a mythic point.
4,
Oh,
5,
it was a good boy.
6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you need to be able to. You need to be a 21st level caster for our whole group.
Yeah, unless you shrink Altagar down.
Wait, why do we have?
So if we shrink Altagar down,
All right. Here, everyone,
then
just shut up.
it's
God
an
damn it.
18th caster to do it.
16. I'm a 16th level caster. 18. Yeah, that'll work. All right. You know what? Here, you can take a potion, or you can drink. You can do your hero thing on
You
him.
got a +1 caster item. Awesome.
Yeah, the gem
Nice.
from Galith.
Cool.
one of the scabbard stones of Excalibur is worn. on
Yeah.
The
The
of
wisdom item.
Yep.
The wisdom item of awesome.
Yeah. So, where's this?
Wisdom item of envy
Reduced
from
person.
Altagar and Azildan.
And Azzy.
Sorry, guys. I was the one there.
Curse of the cool magic sword. Everyone wants to kill you for it.
So he gets so Lemmy gives him a reduced person. Midwick gives him a reduced person.
Okay, Altagar
Portion?
is, I think, still a humanoid giant.
So, give me 1 second. I just want to check to see what Greater Teleport has. As
Yes,
a, if it's... Because I think Donovan casts this as an 18th level caster just by default. Because...
We're being very economic right now.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're being really paranoid given the last...
Last time we just blew it like, everywhere.
What is that?
We'll
What is
just
up?
go
We're
home.
tired. We need
We'll
a nap.
just go home.
It's verbal only. So, 1 second here. Donovan's got a 15th level caster.
Yep.
He has 1 from an Iron Stone. He has a +1 caster level from his background for teleportation and illusion, because he's elven magic.
Got it.
And he gets +1 cast level on spells with verbal but no semantic or material components, like teleport. If my math is correct, I cast
18.
that as an 18th level caster just by default. So,
okay. So there is no spending of second level spells.
no,
and
nobody's
mythic points
spending. Donovan spends a 7th circle.
but Midwick still needs to feed Altagar a first level
Done.
potion. Okay.
Reduce.
Yep.
Midwick's has got 2 potions in his hands. By the way, it's just like he's like, yeah, anytime.
Actually, that's funny. Uker refused to learn reduce person.
Did Uker take a formula?
Yeah, Uker took planar adaptation. If
I already
starts
have
complaining,
I
it's
already have
it's more-
planar adaptation. Make
Oh,
something
I took
else.
planar adaptation. There's not that many.
All right, fuck it.
Okay, so
I
you're,
took
you're
overlap
teleporting
flying,
to
so-
some dumpy building on the edge of the horrible community filled with
And this
gnolls,
time without a
ghouls,
veil.
and petitioners. Without
Yeah.
a veil, you guys are walking around as yourselves. Got it.
Yep.
Lemmy looks like a gnoll.
Okay, so I'll just move your token to about here. The find the path spell. Well, first I'll roll a percentile to see if there's an encounter. So somebody lives in the dumpy house.
Knock, knock. You better stay in the house.
I think there are tables for this.
It was really nice of Paylor to let us in his place for a while, because this place is shitty.
Let us crash. Yeah.
This place is really shitty.
Home sucks.
Okay, a 54.
Which map are we on here?
I'm just we were on Yeenoghu's realm.
Okay.
Well, there's something that lives in the dumpy house, and now you understand why the house was so dumpy.
You stink,
Are we
don't
in
you?
conversation?
Yeah, we'll go back to the conversation.
Okay.
As this thing was picking through trash on the edge of its horrible hovel.
Is there 7 of us? Frig, there's 7 of us.
Yeah.
So you cast a spell, right, Donovan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
myself plus 6 others.
This creature
My normal
is
teleport.
like a large crab.
Oh no, that's not a crab.
It's just sort of
crab.
rooting around, and you guys appeared very close to its lair, so I'm going to say d4 plus 1 times 10 feet away. It's 20 feet away from you guys. You're all standing around Donovan, I guess, for a teleport, so that you're kind of like clustered like this.
Does Donovan see it?
Yeah, Donovan sees it, and Donovan's cloak is now going nuts. It kind of points out, like, with the corner of its cloak towards you, like, that must be destroyed.
Donovan points to it and says, "Smash!"
All right, I'm going to roll initiative. This is just a quick thing. It rolls 22 total.
Okay.
It might not be around for very long.
See ya.
All right, well, we pissed off the gods, so who cares, really?
We pissed off the gods? Hey, gods, you pissed yet?
I think Midwick goes first with an 8.
What's
believe
your
so.
initiative modifier?
I'm looking, I think it's 16 right now. Wait, why does it say 20? No, it's 16.
Because you had your amazing super initiative thing going before.
Okay, does anyone beat 22?
Midwick, 24.
Altar also has 24.
Uker gets a 22 as well. 13 and 13.
Okay, what's your initiative mod?
That's 9.
All right, so it feels like Midwick, Altagar, Donovan goes before it. So go ahead. Uker, sorry.
Donovan goes after. Uker goes before.
Uker, all right. Midwick, Altagar, Uker. Let's just see if we get that far with this thing still being around. Donovan, you know it's an aberration. The cloak is reacting.
Oh, yeah.
The cloak is reacting in a way that you know it does around aberrations. This thing is horrible. It's got tentacles all kind of like coming out of the bottom side. It looks like it's like slurping up the remains of somebody's skull, kind of turning over, glistening in its tentacles, while its large pincers are kind of like uprooting earth, like it found even close to its home, or maybe pre-buried something there. It looks like a gnoll skull.
Are you sure that's a demon? I don't see any mirrors yet.
It's starting to shuffle towards you as it appears. Fresh meat.
Just kill it. I think it was Midwick first.
Yeah, Midwick.
So, move action to, or is it a swift action to put one potion into my ghost hand and pull out a pistol?
Do you have quick draw?
Yeah.
Yeah, so your gun is out.
Well, I had 2 potions in my hand.
Oh, I see.
I had 2 potions in my
It's
hand.
a free action to put a potion that's in your hand into your ghost hand.
Yep. And
That's
then
a
free action to pull your one gun. And then it's a
One gun.
what action to stick the potion into a bullet, or what are you
It's
just
free.
firing?
It's free to do it, but I've got things in both hands. There's no way I can actually
Correct.
do that.
Yep.
So I'm not going to do that.
But you do have one gun out.
Yeah, I'll just shoot him 6 times.
Okay, ringing out in the northern section of the town is
Fuck
gunfire.
Good enough.
Okay, given that your hands are full, you also can't reload, so you're maxed out at the number of shots that are in your barrel.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, this thing's dead. Well, let's hope anyways. Oh, there we go. That's why. There we go. So we got
need to make something that makes us quieter. My ears are ringing.
26. 26.
It's the sound of my ears right now.
This is point blank range.
All right, it's
Okay,
touch AC.
27.
Flat-footed touch AC is 9.
Okay, 6 at 1d20. Oh, there's a 1 in
Don't
there.
shoot yourself in
Oh,
the-
there's a critical.
There's
Okay, so
a 1 first, so
yeah, let's see that 1.
So 4 damages as you. Okay, you would have hit. Fine.
Would have hit, and then the confirm. Ah, damn it. Yep. Okay, what is it?
All right, it just starts. Its chitinous hide is giving way to bullets, and there are juicy explosions coming out of it.
4, 8 times 20, 160 plus
it
dice.
stumbles a little bit. That last shot is going towards its head, right into the tentacled mass underneath its jaw, or where a jaw should be on a humanoid.
Can we stop fucking around now?
No, give me damage.
you have the damage. It might still be
So
alive.
it's 4, 8d6
I'll roll
plus
the d100
1,
for the.
60.
That's a d0. 22. I think it's just a crit.
190.
I actually opened up the crit chart ahead of time this time. Ooh.
I just rolled up crit damage.
Standard
sorry.
crit. Yep.
Oh, you did? Okay, good. So
190. Okay, so that dropped it to minus 100. Yeah, you exploded its head. It is gone.
All right, you feeling better? Can we go now?
The cloak with a flourish and pops its collar with pride.
With some haughtiness.
Yep.
Yeah, Midwick actually he reloads, puts his guns back, takes the other potion.
The other end of the cloak quietly
go.
just tapped Midwick on the shoulder, like, good job.
You're welcome. Hey, what the? Whatever.
That's going to draw attention. Can I teleport using a fifth to just some place south of the city that we saw? Just a hill?
Sure, or just somewhere within sight of where you are on the
Yeah,
distance of the
like
horizon.
away, just to a different spot.
Midwick's spell, now that you guys are here, is telling you more.
Lemmy.
Sorry, Lemmy. Southeast.
Which direction? Good idea. Good call. Which direction are we looking?
That way.
D&D drive-bys.
Give me initiative.
We didn't even look at the treasure underneath the jewel. Okay, Donovan will go. Kind of. Well, give me a second. I want to check his survival. Does he know how to use a map?
Lemmy's like,
He does
show me.
not know how to use a map.
Lemmy's
He
like,
goes
show
directly.
me up
He
for
goes in the direction Lemmy
travel.
pointed.
Yep. How
To
far?
provide no new useful information.
How far?
So as far
I don't
as like 20
sorry.
miles, as far as
Hold
you can
on.
see.
So,
Hold on a
one
second.
hex kind of around the big city kind of thing, the big
Yep.
settlement.
Well,
Okay.
Lemmy was gonna tell you.
All right, well, it happened quickly. He's like, that's going to get
Yeah,
attention.
I don't. We,
You guys were all still kind of touching each other, like from the
Yep.
teleport, and then somebody just reaches out and taps Midwick, and the group teleports further into the abyss. I'm going to roll percentile. This one, I'm only going to have a 1% chance that something was there, because,
Desert.
okay. No, because you saw exactly where you were teleporting to.
we're going to an empty, barren spot as opposed to a house.
Ooh, there's a 1. 6.
So, just the baking heat of the dun savannah.
Are we close enough yet?
What? We could have ran here in a minute.
Well, no. It takes 30
hold on.
seconds to get into the wind spell while
Alright.
demons beat on you.
Alright, give me a
Or
second.
me, even worse.
Give me a second, yeah. So Lemmy's going to survival and see if he can triangulate where the hell this thing is pointing to.
Sure.
Survival. Whether tracking? Is this a tracking thing?
Just give me a survival check. That seems like directional.
Survival or one of those like knowledge geography times.
41.
All right, your map, you don't know if it's to scale or not, but it seems to be pointing towards this place called Bechard's Landing. Or Bacard's Landing.
For fuck's sakes. You remember the thing? This thing over here, the big thing? Looks like
You
it's
mean the big thing? It's so big it's on the map?
Well, don't get so excited. It might try to kill us. That doesn't excite me.
Of course it's going to try to kill us. We're in the abyss. Everything's going to try to kill you.
All right. It's about there.
It's a reasonable
So,
assumption, yeah.
Oh, we're going to see the big thing.
shit.
When we come back here, we're going to go back to see the big thing for sure.
Yeah, sure. Perfect. We still need to get out of here. It's still about what? Frig. That's at least another
Like
day's
Marty
travel.
Preston had his smile on his pop filter.
That's at least another day's travel.
the
So
find this all
perhaps you
amusing.
can teleport to. Hey, is that perhaps? I'll tell you what we can do then. You see this island over here? It's probably not the bestest of ideas because there's probably things living there, but that's probably the closest thing I can safely get us to. Then describe.
How?
With the greater teleport, you can get there.
Have we been there?
No, but if you identify the largest island to the east of here, about whatever mile, whatever, 100 and some miles, that'll get you there. Fucking hope there's no other island anywhere.
It's more than 100 miles, Lemmy. It's
Well,
a
how
very
many
long
was it?
way.
60? Oh, we through travel 60 miles an hour? Ooh, what are we at? 115? 700, 800. That's about ooh, 8,000 miles?
No, 800 miles.
60, 2, 3, 4.
You'll be forced marching if you fly all the way there.
Yeah. So.
Well, either... I think that's the safest place, but... Yeah, because you can't identify any of the shores. That's the problem. Yeah, I know. By the way, yeah, islands are likely to be inhabited by things. So, what are your...
Well, I don't know if you know this, Lemmy, but I am a sorcerer.
Sorcerer away, my friend.
All right. About how much visibility do we have today? If we went up, about how far could we safely see?
Maybe about 3 or 4 hexes.
Okay. So, if we go, that's every 20 feet. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 teleports gets us to the edge of Betchard's Landing.
It's a lot of spells. A lot of spells.
There's a bunch of fifths.
Got fifths to spare.
Now, can't you teleport a distance? Greater teleport. Well, give me a sec. Greater teleport. I think you can teleport a distance.
I can go to anywhere.
Right. So if we can if this map we can even get close to here. If we know we want to get here, let's teleport 50 miles north here.
We need a good description of what we're teleporting to.
Hold on, I'm reading the spell. You need not have seen destination, but in case you must have at least a reliable description of the place. All right.
Can I roll spellcraft to see if the large peninsula on the eastern coast called Betchard's Landing, just to get within this zone? Would that
might be appropriate. You also, I think, were told about what Betchard was.
Yeah.
Well, Betchard is a big undead
Demon.
god whale
Yeah.
thing. That's awesome. But I think I might have put that part in. That sounds
Weird.
That was your interpretation, yes.
there was a little bit of personal sort of. There's a super cool
Spice.
whale thing. It was like an old demon.
I'm beached. What do you want?
Yep. And I think Isildan knew what it was, because I remember sending you a note telling you what type of demon it was.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I remember you sent a note that wasn't to me, and I was like, oh.
All right.
But I want to know.
Well, if we can get to the Betchard's Landing, the beginning of that lip. I mean, the inside, not the one to the east, the one to the west, right here. That's
Alright.
not bad. However, Marty, where did I estimate it would be?
Somewhere on Betchard's Landing.
Somewhere, so outside, right in front of Betchard's, to the west of Betchard's Landing. We should find there.
You just get a direction, so you don't. It could be like
You're right, but with my
here
survival.
or-
No, with my survival, because we moved, right? We moved from here.
Oh,
Can I
right.
triangulate?
41. Yeah, you're thinking it's somewhere on the peninsula.
Right, so if we go up here to the west of it, off the peninsula, we should be fine. It should be inside.
I'll aim for the peninsula.
Well, could you just aim to the west of it? We've had too many fights where we're not prepared. And this is not one we can't be unprepared for.
It's a big peninsula.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, Lemmy's turning into a earth elemental. This fuck
A little
crits.
one, I hope.
Yeah. Look at my target.
What's the ground of this? This plane is made of earthy ground, or is it like?
Yeah, it's like a savanna.
skulls
So
and nonsense?
there are grasses that you are
Skulls.
you're traveling over. A lot of the grasses are those thorny whip vines or the grabbing grass, if you recall.
While
It's-
Altaga is still little, we will teleport Greater to Betchard's Landing, the large peninsula on the east side of this realm.
Okay,
Let's go beat a dead fish.
I've created. So which side? of
Worst
Betchard's?
sushi
Just
ever.
just at Betchard's Landing. You're trying to arrive.
I want to be right in the middle of the thing.
Okay. I'm going to put down a token for Yeenoghu representing where his palace is.
Fits
Yeah,
right.
that
I'm
okay
gonna
is
leave
not a
this
good
where I
okay.
went.
That was not a good okay.
Fuck, I know we're in trouble. I hate you, Adam! I hate you! In the 10th degree!
10 degrees of hate. See, we missed.
So we'll call this Yeenoghu's palace. And then Betchard is right there, and you guys teleported. Greater teleport or just regular teleport?
We greater teleported because I don't know the
Okay.
location,
All
which
right.
is far more expensive than 5 regular teleports.
So you're kind of along the peninsula, and even from what would that be? 60 miles away.
No, it's 120.
What? It's 60 miles.
80,
What
90.
you see is this horrible, like, storm almost, a vortex of rocks and giant, giant vultures, like thousands of them. You can see some of them are dipping down. It's this big cone vortex of them. You're pretty sure that is directly above Betchard. Like maybe they're feasting
Definitely
upon
going
him.
here to find the rock.
I'm just going to draw a black circle because it's going to be seen from miles around. You also see a great amount of dust in the vicinity just north of Betchard's plane, and even from this distance you can hear the echoes of wailing. Not whale as in W-H, W.
A-I-L.
L's.
Just this moan of misery, and it would take you DC 0 survival check to follow the tracks of what looks like several 100,000 people dragging something on the earth. The thing that is being dragged has big roller-like wheels.
I was going to say, because if they make them drag a castle that has no wheels, they're just a bunch of dicks.
Or they're all Conan the Barbarian.
It looks like some of the slaves and some of the people pulling it were even just rolled over. Like you're actually seeing, well, that person died horribly, or that might have
Jorge.
been a person.
Oh no, true resurrection. I'm kidding.
To the south, you can smell a beach. Think of taking a rotting snail about the size of your nose and wearing it like a gas mask. That's the waft that is coming from the
Think
beach.
about Life Bubble and not having to deal with that nonsense.
Got it.
You're
So-
welcome.
Shit.
Let me
Luger
slap
wants
you.
to take